All right, we are back with our first of two solo missions. Here they are, the Council. I am running at +2 times 6, so I'm going to see level 52s combined with some level 53s here and there. And without further chit-chat paddywhack, let's go ahead and summon the beasts, all your little pets. I even got the IDFs. I didn't even talk about these guys. My little IDF Rangers. I got the, I think the drone thing. All right, little drones. Let's go dig for some oil here. I don't even know what I want to do, but I think I'm just going to open up with this because why not? Okay, let's do this. Do this. Shh. I mean, do they even have a chance, you guys? Come on. You almost feel bad for them, don't you? One thing you got to remember with Force Field is to resummon your, well, obviously your pets, the ones that blow up especially, but your FFG, I think, has a 4-minute timer on it, so you got to remember that. I usually resummon it more frequently than that just because I want to make sure it's out and I don't lose it, so I'll just click it whenever I get an opening or whatever. It's no big deal. All right, let's see what we can do. So, for instance, I can sit here, open with the mass hypnosis, put a bunch of guys to sleep, right? And then I can come in here with, oh, I don't know, go in there with the sleep. Like I hit oil, guys. Boom. Bye-bye. I love this character, by the way. I didn't realize how cool Traps was, I think, until I made this one. One thing that sucks with the councils, they are pretty resistant to any sort of sleep, or not sleep, slows is what I meant to say. All right, down he goes. All right, let's do this. Pull my little drones out. Let's try this again. What should we do? What should we do? Oh, I don't know what the hell that thing was doing. I think my FFG just went over the side and... I mean, I think you guys can tell this build is an ass kicker. Oh, defenders, they can't do any damage. Okay. I know it's only +2s. Well, we'll see. Reserve judgment, I guess, until I start doing 53s, 54s. All right, I'm going to resummon my little FFG. Notice that my shield pet is still alive because my defenses are so high, and that chips in another, what, 2.5%, I think? That's one of those free pets you can get from the pay to win. All right, look, sleep. I'm going to go in here, hit poison trap. That'll do some holding. I can do my trip mines. If I was taking damage, I would turn on my regen machine there, the triage beacon. I mean, these guys don't know what to do. There's nothing they can do. Keep an eye on just the slowness of targets. You can drop your drones around the corner. It's always a nice little option. Okay, I'll get my gas bomb out. There's triage beacon. Okay, let's throw out my little slow traps here. I mean, these guys are not going anywhere. Bada boom. Mighty, you guys. The best, in my opinion, one of the. I remember it takes Ionic, you know. I'm like, why? Freaking Mighty. If you're going to be up in melee, you better take Mighty. That knockup is killer. One thing you do have to watch out for, even though you have like godly defense, is you can outrun your FFG. Like right now, notice I don't have it near me. So if I do that, I lose its protection temporarily until it follows me. The other thing you'll notice is it can aggro. It's a pet. So it doesn't have invisibility or whatever. So enemies can see it, will attack it. You'll also notice I haven't had to click a single inspiration. You know, with my corruptors, I was clicking like a madman. Now, obviously, those are different builds, but this is a really, really safe build. I'll click one anyway just to jack up my defenses even more. Took Dominate for the hold. It'll stack on bosses, let's say, with my Poison Trap. Much prefer when there's a lot more targets, so I can just really do a bunch of damage that way. This guy's not going anywhere, and I haven't even hit him with Caltrops in a while. It's just all the other slows combined with your interface, or not your interface, your alpha. Intuition has these slow. Okay, let's go and sleep. We're going to go in here and throw down the Poison Trap. Acid Mortar. Caltrops. Whirlpool. Tidal Force is there. Jack up some dudes. See how I'm running out of juice. It's just so many clicks, and all your traps take a lot of energy. Plus, I took hasten just to make sure they come up faster. There's guys up there. It's a very safe build. Deal a good chunk of damage. Alright, here's the other thing you can do. For instance, I can throw these guys over there. Throw this over here. They don't know what they want to do. I mean, they can't even come through the door. It's just bleeding out. Oh, we got a boss. All right. The other good thing with the FFG is you have Mez protection built in, so I don't need to always get Clarion with, you know, a Defender or corruptor controller if you've got. You'll see with the water, don't forget that you can get your tidal forces specials there when they light up yellow. There we go. Really, the only inspiration you need, maybe damage, but, you know, some blues. Still got my shield drone. It has not been destroyed yet. Knock on wood. Alrighty, I'm gonna... Ooh. Alright, so I just procced the heal, like I said, from the Triage Beacon. Panacea. It did take some damage there. That was... See, again, I've been saying this the last few... Oh, shit. Been saying this the last few times that these Archon bosses, the galaxies, seem to do a buttload of damage. I don't know if he specifically hit me, but I think so. Somebody powered through my defenses, and I took a couple big shots in there. Okay. Got a couple little lag spikes there. I mean, really, if I could just keep my damage output up, then this is extremely effective, safe build. See if I can pop these guys and get them to come down here. I mean, you'll notice I've not, used mine maybe once, trip mine. And I had that endurance crash, I think, because hasten dropped. That's the only risk. Again, you got to watch out for that. Why I said I took Ageless as my incarnate there. There's the Archon. The named one, anyway. The only thing I wish is you could get a little more range on your caltrops. So I can get my mine out. And I like the caltrops, the whirlpool. I just drop next to me. That pretty much eliminates threats from right next to me, because everybody's trying to get away from them. You can focus on an important target, let's say like the Archon that's trying to get away. See if I can clear some of this stuff. Oh, I lost my drone. So this build is melee based. You want to be up close and personal to the enemies. Start scattering these guys. I think slow is important with Whirlpool because it is such a scattery power. You know who this trip mine really sucks against their longbow when they got those sonic grenades. You just cannot lay a trip mine to save your life. I don't know if anybody ran. So let's go get the glowy in here. When you're clicking a glowy, I always scan the room because it's going to take a few seconds. And I just saw somebody take off. What the again, guys, you see this? Where'd he go? I have no idea. I saw a wolf tear ass out of there. And now he's gone. I don't know if he went that way. There he is. You know, run, run, run. That's all they do. All right, that's mission 1 solo. Really no problems, no threats. I didn't really need to use inspirations. You know, blues would be the biggest thing. I had one sort of scare, if you want to say that. Right, I think I got down to half health. Wasn't mezzed, wasn't stunned, I don't think. Maybe one time I think I saw sleep come in, but other than that, cakewalk. All right, let's go ahead and bump up the difficulty. We're going to go to ×8. We're going to go to +3. Go to the papers, council, there we go. Scorpion's ram from the council. So yeah, this is a great solo build, and it's one of these things like even as a defender, you should be able to clear, you know, +2s, +3s, and probably +4s. Solo, you don't need to run out and, you know, join some fire farm or have somebody PLU or whatever it is that, you know, the kids are doing these days. You can make a build like this. The price on this one, if I estimate it, let me take a look. I mean, the ATOs can cost you if you go through the market. I've got the Panacea set. That's also going to be pricey. It's a PvP set. You don't need those powers, really. You know, do I need Panacea? It's mostly because, oh, I want to do the hit point endurance. I didn't really need it. I don't really need, you know, Geyser and Water Burst to have the ATOs. They're giving me a little bit of range defense on that one, so that's nice, but I don't need to have that slotted. I could take, you know, more artilleries or something. I could take more, what is it, Eradication I had over here. You know, so there's other powers I could have taken and got some defense and whatnot that would have been cheaper. But as it's looking at, you're probably looking at, I don't know, maybe 300 million on this. There's no like purple sets or anything, just ATOs and that PvP set are your big expenses. Okay, let's reactivate my stuff. I think I'm going to activate these guys too, just to have them out to show you what that does. Okay, there we go. I got my little battle orb. Gives me some more bubbling. Let's turn on support. We got 54s right away. Let's go jack them up. What do you say? What up? Do this for everybody? Sleep a bunch. Get in there. I'm going to activate my triage beacon just because it's a little bit higher level guys. Turn on my little patches of damage. So you'll see me just sit in melee all freaking day with this build. So this is great if you got like a tank or something, you know, that's next to you to kind of keep stuff off. Not that you really need it. You can tank for the team. People won't let you probably, but you could. So you can see this is taking me a little longer to clear these guys. They were 2 levels higher than what I was fighting. And they're done. Little peeky poo. Oh, is that a runner? Drop this. Striking oil, baby. Let's see if I can... See, the issue with the mine is even if you get it out, like, unless somebody comes right here, you know, it's not going to do anything. Ooh, a purple recipe. Some more drones out. Refresh the force field generator. Oh, 1 second. All right, sorry, I had a phone call real quick. Let's go ahead and finish this up. See, heading this way. Looking for a glowy. Whoa, bro, 1 second. Let's resummon these just in case. Go in here and do this. Okay. That's just killer the knockup. Come on, guys. You gotta love that crap, right? Freaking devastating. It works so well with this build. It's freaking hilarious. Okay, and you got a lot of tools. I mean, I can open with the sleep, like you've seen. I can go in there with poison trap. I can pull from around a corner with dropping the patches as an example. You know, I could throw out the little droney things. So really got a lot of options of what I want to do. I'm on fire, so I can't use my frickin' my trap there. I mean, you can damage proc the crap out of traps as well. I'm stuck on a. Oh, I'm stuck on this guy's body. Slash stuck. There we go. Yeah, if you ever get stuck in some geometry, type slash stuck for all you new kids. Summon, summon. This is the one problem you'll have on a team, is it takes you a few seconds to summon your little pets, and if you're sort of leading a team and doing a bunch of damage and crap and keeping everybody safe, but they think, oh, they're the gods on the team, they charge ahead without waiting for you to summon, and they run into the next group and get moitered. Just gonna juice up a little bit here. Let's sleep them. Put a few of the guys under. It's 54s. Somebody just took off around the corner. And while they're pop-o-maticing like that, you can. It's a good time to try and get your trip mine out. But if anybody's hitting you with some DOT, then no. You know, somebody, a wolf or something, took off. There he is. All right, done. Summon. 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 I think FFG has like a 30... 13. 13 endurance, you know, it's a little bit high. Okay, let's get in here. Salvage is full. I sold it all before I started. No, do not run. Forbid you. I am noticing my other pet keeps getting plastered now against these Hasten Crash. My other pet, my little drone, keeps getting trashed against these higher level things. Just give you a gauge of difficulty or challenge. Going up again. Forget if that's the way I came up already. And I got spun around. Yep, okay. So let's go back up. It's got to be over here. I want to go. I think I just did a big circle. Lost track of where I was going. There's the elevator. I mean, your sleep is not going to give you like, you know, control per se. It's more just to give you a few seconds to get in there safely, or safer. Another example of when I wanted to use the trip mine, but I couldn't because I was on fire. Have just enough control to keep this guy from taking off. So she can throw out a ton of damage. It'll just destroy a large group. But if I start trying to look at single targets without all the traps, it's much slower. That's the pure defender issue with low damage. I mean, I could throw out more traps, but you know, against a single target, it's sort of a waste. Another way to kind of do play traps is something like this, where you set up around a corner, get stuff to come to you. Ruin my traps again, or my trip mine again. Got two acid mortars out, although I think the other one's out of range. You can see this Archon dies a lot faster when I just use the acid mortar. See if I can get this mine out. And you can also sit here and hold things off at range if you want. Archon's still alive? Jeez. My range defense is 53%, so it's not like I'm at risk. It's actually better. All right, resummon. I'm ahead, but I just heard that whole damn room for a second there. Probably should have, but you know. Oh well, next time, right? They're a little bit spread out. Damn, I smoked those guys. I think that's everybody. Here is the glowy. This should be it. Yep, there we go. Bada bing, bada boo, all done. Yeah, so if you're on a team, this build I think has a ton to offer. I mean, I throw out some AoEs, you can see. I got the couple targeted AoEs with Geyser and Water Burst. You've got the beautiful cones, Steam Spray. You've got Whirlpool. So those four powers of water right there are lots of AoE. Plus you can throw out your Caltrops. You've got your Poison Trap. I don't know if I have no, I don't have a proc for damage. You can proc it for damage. Acid Mortar does do some damage. You've got the Trip Mine if you can lay it without getting interrupted. So you've got lots of AoE damage that you can contribute to a team. Plus, like I said, you've been bringing this huge amounts of defense. I'm adding like 25% defense every day on the team. That's going to make everybody able to not get hit, including Mez, other than sleeps. So for a team, this should be a huge win. Person added to the team. This is also, if you kind of go back old school days, this is the type of build that if you were to walk onto a team back in the day, they would, oh, you don't have a heal / kick, you're gone. You don't need to heal if stuff is unable to hit you, or you're shredding all of its defenses and resistances and slowing the crap out of it. It's a moot point at that time. So anyway, that's it for the solo runs. Hopefully that was cool for you. And I've just got to do my team runs at this point. We'll try to get, 2-3 missions in, papers, radios, tips, whatever. I'll have to see what I've got in my selection here. And maybe I'll join a team if I can find one that's, running some cool stuff. I'm going to make sure I'm set to 8+4 for whatever I might run. Turn on AVs in case that becomes an issue, and bosses, yes. All right, so I got it maxed out at this point. So that'll be my next thing, getting on a team running 54s or something. So, all right, I'll catch you in the next one.